Ow. Ow.
Teach.
What?
Teach.
What?
Welcome to Minions of the Zoo Sunday night. I am not your host, Loaf. Please kill me.
By default, you would be one of the hosts.
Welcome to Minions of the Zoo Sunday night. I'm your host, Kefki. With me tonight, I have... What?
Kefki.
What? What?
You said Kefki.
Oh, Kefki. Oh, shit. Kefki. With me, I have the wonderful and beautiful JenTMaxi.
Hello.
Oh, God,
Hi.
wait. JenTMaxi's not on screen because BuhLooZeR's not here.
I know. We're missing a kitty. I think he got. Well, I think he woke up and he's either lost or he doesn't know what day it is, and he's like.
I got the message. He's got a headache. God bless him. I hope.
Okay, tell him to go back to bed then.
Yeah. Yes.
Is that because he realized he's British?
Yes. Oh wait,
Yeah.
Jen. I gotta move Jen because Jen's on top of Tier's head. But wait,
That makes
no.
it funny.
What the? Yeah, it does. JenTMaxi right here, and then.
Oh God!
I have to
I
let you know
can't see.
here. I am not in the jasmine family of flowers, so the chances you're gonna get either high or poisoned are really good. Yeah.
Oh God, no!
You got a flower in your hat now.
What happened to my teeth?
Also, we has the smoker rat.
Yeah, what's going on? Apparently I look like a bird has, pooed on me.
What? How? Where? You's a bird.
I can see it. It looks kind of like bird poop on top of my head.
That's a highlight.
I know, but if you don't look at it right, it looks kind of like bird poop.
Well, now I'm gonna have to go through and edit it. Thanks.
Just don't give me a mohawk. That's all.
I'm gonna give you a
Or
mohawk.
give him a mohawk. Give him an experience.
Give him the mohawk.
No,
He wants the mohawk, Turkey.
that would be too aerodynamic and stylized, and we just can't have that. All right.
No, he cannot have the mohawk, but he wants one.
Also, we have tiramisu.
Where's Tony? I can't see without him.
Oh, what? Where's who?
Tony.
Tony? Oh, yeah. Tony is Tony went to the grocery store to get a thing of milk. Yeah, he said he'd be back.
He's still poking out of your eye. What are you talking about? I know you're missing an eye.
Can't see him.
You can't see him, but yeah, he's kind of wiggling in and out and poking at your nose.
Okay, all right. There you go. I feel good. All right. Okay.
Yeah. And then we got Gordy over there jumping up and down. And then that's it. We have no other people. No other people. No, we don't have a Lodi. Ignore him.
even though he helped you with your intro.
Oh yeah, thank you, Lorimer. Yeah. Let's see who we got. Who we got? Chat. Peterbilt. We got Better. Cryptic. And we got Raymond and Mike. Hi guys. I think that's everybody so far.
Asian man.
Secret Agent Man. Oh God, no! I'm sorry, Cryptic. It's Tier's fault. I remember the first time I did that to Cryptic. I did that to him in a voice chat. He's like, "Oh, I'm so offended," and I didn't know, and I thought I offended him, but I was like, "Oh God, no!"
Yo, Cryptic.
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah, we already had the conversation about balls not being the same as pancakes. You know.
Oh, no, they have the batter in them. It's a totally different kind of batter.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. Chicken too. Yeah.
Oh Lord Jesus Christ.
God, let's not go down that road again, please.
I'm sorry.
What we were determining very important information. Right balls pancakes,
Exactly.
left balls
Right.
waffles.
Oh,
Not
God.
one
Exactly.
either. You know, like
Yeah.
And the middle
I
one,
need to know these
that's
things.
what you want, sausage.
Oh yeah, in the middle, yeah, sausage.
Sausage.
I'm gonna scrim.
I'm sorry, Kefki. How you
You
doing?
can't get him started on perverted things. You know he's just gonna keep going and going and going.
Yes, embrace the evil Kefki. You know,
I'm gonna edge around it.
Lodi,
Hey,
No, he's just gonna ring it. So it's all good.
Ah,
let's see. Damn right. Sing my song, Cryptic says. I didn't realize it was supposed to be a secret. I know, right? Secret Asian man, secret Asian man. Damn it! Why is that so
His
catchy?
name is Cryptic, and he's taking away your name.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Cold.
Cold. What is
Yeah.
what is the temperature in your neck of the woods?
Let's see. Marlin is a brisk. Hold on.
Are you gonna do?
35.
Ah,
Right.
Oh, jealous. Give me that Weber.
me too. You can trade with me anytime. Like, let me do
What you got?
first.
Hold
We
on,
just
hold on.
check-
Cap, what you got?
I think it's like 40 something here. 45?
Uh,
50?
yeah, you can. Oh, I'll trade with Cap because I'm pretty sure, Jen, you're a minus something.
I am 0 Fahrenheit right now as we speak.
Exactly. No, I'll trade with
I'm
Cap.
gonna look that up. Tennessee weather. Oh no, everyone knows I live in Tennessee now. It's 39 degrees.
I'll trade.
Okay.
It's a step up.
We've got precipitation 2%, humidity 78%, and the wind chill is 8 miles, or the wind is 8 miles an hour. Hot damn, and we're gonna have rain on Tuesday.
Oh no, that rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like you're turning into spring, so I'm super jelly
Oh,
now.
I don't want it to be spring.
I want it to be spring because it'd be summer.
I want it to be fall. Fall. It's my
Yeah,
favorite
that's a
time
little
of year.
further away. Sorry,
I know,
you
it
did go in
sucks.
reverse. Yeah.
1 degree Celsius.
When is it? What September is going to be my birthday?
What is gonna be your birthday? What month is your birthday?
March. I'm a March baby.
Oh, I gotta remember.
Yes. Oh, wait a minute. I think we'll get. Oh, wait a minute. We'll be in the 60s around my birthday. Wait a minute. Oh.
balls waffles.
Sweet 40.
Sounds like a horrible recipe.
What?
Badger. Balls waffles.
No, it's not the recipe. It's when Captain runs up his leg in the morning and bites him. Depending on when she bites him is what she wants for breakfast.
Yeah.
I'll trade with you, Cryptic. I'll happily trade. I know where you are. I mean, I don't, but
I'll trade with Ray. Ray, I want that 60. It's not 75 or 80, but it'll do. It'll do, buddy.
Fall spring. What is fall spring?
It's a fake spring, just like he said.
Yeah. For a few days, and then it just goes-
You know
think
what it
so?
is, sometimes, Captain?
Yeah, I think so. Wow.
it's like the groundhog went out to go see his shadow, but then his shadow turned out to just be another groundhog who hit him over the head
Oh.
and then stole his home and his wife and was like, haha.
Oh, jeebus, that's a horrible groundhog.
Wow, that's a
The
rat.
groundhog court. Why do I have the bear went over the mountain to see what he could see? The other side of the mountain was all that he could see, so he went back over the mountain to see what he could see. That's stuck in my head now. I don't know why. Because it doesn't fit with the groundhog went over the... Yeah, it doesn't.
Groundhog got run.
By a reindeer. Wait. Groundhog got ran over by a reindeer. Wait. No! Why?
Because he decided he's gonna stay hell in the house, so he got rid over.
Cryptic, you
Don't
live
make
in
the
East
rules.
California. Why? Why do you live there? Why would you want to live in California?
Cryptic, why?
He doesn't.
Oh, he doesn't do it.
Oh. He lives in North California.
He lives in hell.
He lives in he lives in mountainous California.
He lives in Subterranea, California. Yeah, Colorado. No, you live in
Mountain, California.
Yeah, mountain, California. No. You live in the underworld. You live in the misty mountains.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord Jesus Christ!
He lives on Candy Mountain. Yeah.
Yeah, Candy Mountain. You live in Candy Mountain.
His real name is Charlie.
Yes. You live in a chocolate factory. Wait. Where's my shoe? Oh my God! I lost my shoe. Lodi, help me! Give me my shoe.
Yeah. You
got
these.
3 others. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you got your house socks on.
Yeah, but I wanna slip in them, and now I can't because they touch the floor.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's right. I cannot have dirty socks in my bed.
Wait,
Huh?
it's a shoe, and you only wear the shoes to sleep?
No. I has house shoes, right? I like to wear house shoes. I don't like my peats to touch the floor. But
Right.
Evie got me these amazing pairs of socks that are super warm and cuddly and comfy and nice.
Right.
But they got the anti-slippery doodahs on the bottom of them for Christmas.
Okay.
And so I'm wearing those too. But I want to wear those in bed. But now my peats have touched the floor. So now with the slippery doodah socks, I have to change them, and I can't wear them in bed now because they touch the floor, and the floor is lava.
You know what you need to do?
No, I get it.
Mm.
Get it?
I think.
Mm?
You know what you need to do? You need to take all of your tips from the Japanese, because they have this thing with slippers not touching floors. So you'll go from one room to another room, and they switch slippers between rooms because they believe that one room will bring dirt into the other, and vice versa. So if you're like the type to go to bed with socks and slippers, have a pair that are set just in front of your bed. You know, maybe you have a mat there. They don't move from that mat when you leave your bed, and the only other place they go is in your bed. So you know it's clean.
I mean, that's
There are no other.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wouldn't sleep in slippers. But see, it's usually fine because I have my sock peats and then I have the slippers. I wear the slippers everywhere, and I take my slippers off, and then I can get in bed. My peats did not touch the floor with the socks, but now my peats and socks have touched the floor.
Yeah, I have a pair of slippers just for sleeping in, just because my feet would get so cold. And
you sleep
I don't know what it
in
is.
the slippers? In the slippers?
Yep.
Oh,
I leave them
wow.
on. Yep, leave them on. I mean, I don't wear them for anything else, because I have some that I wear during like the rest of the day. But the ones I have for bed are just separate. So like I'll put those on with some squishy socks
Are they like the slippers that got like the sock type bottoms, or do they have like the sole on the bottom? Because
they're the sock type.
oh, okay, I was gonna say because that's gonna be tough to sleep with.
The footy socks.
Although
I
I
was,
could kick Lodi in the face with them. Oh, that would be great.
There was one year where I had to sacrifice my feet just a little bit.
Yeah.
So I lived in a 100-year-old building, and I moved in there thinking this building was really beautiful, which it was, but it was a 100-year-old building. So when you looked into like the walls and stuff, you're like, yeah, paper mache is what's making this warm.
Oh my god.
So I was doing,
seriously?
yeah, I was. Yeah, like the walls were really thin. Like some of the windows had holes, so it wasn't a warm place. And so I was looking for anything to keep myself warm. And my slippers at the time, I wouldn't have done this normally. Like, you know, in a normal apartment or a normal home, I wouldn't have done this. But I had a pair of slippers, because you know they still have them. You know, the type of slippers that'll usually look like something like it's like a dog or a cat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, those.
Yeah, so I had these big, fluffy, squishy dog-shaped slippers.
Yeah.
I just got a cat that year.
Oh,
I had to wear them under the it's not like I was normally thinking to do this. It was just this apartment really sucked, so I was gonna wear anything to bed. And that cat was like, "You've got dogs on your feet, and they're under the blankets." That's just.
it's like, no, dog, get the hell out of my bed, yo. That's
It's
cute.
like, like Pop the Weasel, but with a kitty.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, Acacia.
For-
Is it okay if I just call you Show? Would that be okay? Kasho? Oh, wait, there we go. Kasho. Hey, Kasho.
the record, that is a sign that you live in a cold country. If they sleep with the cat or the dog, they're an extra little heater.
Thick wool sleeping socks. That sounds fancy, Badger. You're beginning to understand Kefkiisms, Carl? You mean you don't understand any of the Kefkiisms already, Carl? You need to be taking notes! Turn to page 42 in your textbook of derpery.
No, not 42.
I just
Paragraph 9. I derped it
for the
for
record,
him. Sorry.
if you don't mind,
Yes.
I would just like to state that I sleep in a perfectly warm house. It's
Uh-huh.
not drafty. It's not cold.
Uh-huh.
In my, sleep steel-toed boot.
Oh my God!
Well, if you ever need to
I
leave
only
the
wear
house,
look. I only wear them to sleep. It's the only place I wear them.
Only wear them to sleep. The last time I slept in some steel-toed boots was I was in one of the places
I'm
that
being
I was talking
ridiculous,
about
'cause it
last
just seems
time before the
ridiculous.
streb, because I didn't
I
have
know.
any.
I felt left out, so I felt like I should go over the top on this.
No,
so.
I mean I would love to have slept steel-toed boots. That way I
don't
could
think
kick
they do that
Lottie in the
comfortably.
face.
Why do you keep your
I
money in
wake
the
up
face?
with toe beans in my face. Do I really have to be kicked with steel-toe boots while you're
To be
sleeping?
fair,
Tell me.
in my past, it would have been beneficial to have been wearing steel-toed boots when I kicked a wall, but
Oh yeah.
I wasn't.
Then your toe got broken, right? Poor rat.
Yeah,
His
pretty
broken
much that
toes.
and
Stop
the
that.
toenail and all that. Yeah, it was.
Ow.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was an interesting dream though. I was trying to fight off a predator on a Klingon warbird. It was weird.
Yeah. A predator?
Wow.
What was a predator
Wait a
doing on a
minute.
Klingon warbird?
That's
Well,
what I want to know.
Look, I don't know why I was on a Klingon warbird. I also don't know why. I was also upset at the fact that I was a red shirt from Starfleet Academy.
You were a disposable
So I was
infant.
like,
That's you.
I'm screwed.
Yeah.
But there was a predator loose on this Klingon warbird, and I was trying to fight it, and it came on. It like blinked its eyes and became visible for a second. So I kicked at it, and then I woke up just as I kicked the wall and broke my toe.
Oh. Ow.
Ooh. Ouch.
That. Ow.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was not fun.
I the only time I've ever had something like I had I don't remember how it happened, but I hit my toe and then it made my toenail start to come off. And it was so painful. It was just like halfway on there. And so one night I'm complaining about it and I'm rubbing my feet against my bed and a thread gets hung underneath my toenail and between my toenail and I started screaming and Lodi just looks at my foot and yanks my toenail off. He just yanked my toenail
Hey.
off. Completely
But,
fucking unprompted. No warning. Just rips it off.
That's
See,
Yeah.
that's a sign of
what you
love.
do in that, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a sign of love. I did it
Exactly.
for love.
Bullshit! That fucking hurt!
He did it because he was tired of you complaining about it. But it was for love.
Exactly. But with love.
Like,
Exactly.
yeah! It hurt,
I
and it
understand,
bled, and it hurt, and it bled.
I got
I
another
bandaged
question.
it up. It was fine.
Since I brought up the whole Star Trek thing, like, can you think of a worse fate than being a red shirt in Starfleet Academy?
Yes. Yes, I can.
What's a worse
Being
fate?
on Discovery.
Leslie.
Yeah, that'd do it.
Say.
There you go.
I'm sorry. You're already on page 394, Carl. You're not supposed to read ahead of class.
Somebody's trying to be an overaachiever.
Someone's
Yeah.
trying to be
Mighty
special.
Nerd.
You're not supposed to know about the pop quiz. How did you know about the pop quiz? Pop! It's a quiz. You too cheap to put the heating on in your house so it's always cold, Scotsman? Oh. You have steel-toe boots and they wear you down after 12 hours.
They generally do.
Z-Free! I don't know what that was, Z-Free. That was a hug. I prefer the polymer
hugged her way all the way up your pants.
Oh no, but Badger, yes, the polymer carbon fiber toe boots. Those
I hate those damn things.
No, I love them things. Why do you not like them? They are. I think they are superior because they are just as strong. They're just I think they're like just a couple pounds less that they can take other than the steel toe, right? It's like it's very negotiable. No, it's very
Negatable?
yeah, negatable. Yeah. Yeah, but those are great. Those are great because, like Badger said, it doesn't conduct heat or cold. Yes. Turn to page 394. Oh yeah. I said turn to page 394. I forgot. Well, turn to page 297. Yeah, we're going to be reading paragraph 8. Let's see. Slow as class runs.
Paragraph 8, subsection 2.
Book 3 weeks ahead of. You can finish a book 3 weeks ahead of time. Well,
Depends on the book, but yes.
it's a textbook, so I don't think it's going to be interesting enough for you guys to finish. Yeah. Wait, Peterbilt, did you finish the textbook already? Cause I had this subject. You know, you guys 2 weeks ago, I told you're going to need your textbooks and your protractors. Wait.
Your protractors.
Yeah, your protractors and your pencils, your number 4 pencil, number 2 pencils and your crayons. But then I had brought crayons for the whole class, but Cryptic ate them. Sorry, Cryptic.
Well,
I knew that joke was going to happen as soon as I said crayons.
That's what happens when you buy the scented ones. Don't you know they have like cotton candy?
But they tasted like grape. They tasted.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I mean they smelled like grape. I don't know if it tasted like purples. That was Cryptic, everybody. Yeah, you gotta bring your prophylactics too. What is a prophylactic?
I don't.
Go ahead, Rat. What's up?
Now,
Nothing.
you brought up number 2 pencils.
Yeah.
Okay.
Finally sharpened too.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I've never seen any type of pencil lead that isn't number 2.
Oh.
Is there a number 1
Yes.
or number 3?
Yeah. Like
Yes.
art pencils and stuff. Yeah, I used to have a bunch of different ones. It's all about the lead, like how soft it is, how dark the lead is, and so forth and so forth. Because it
So
really.
that's what that's going for. Like
Yeah.
just-
Like if you have a
yeah,
softer lead, it'll lay down more evenly, and stuff like that.
Huh.
It's all to do with drawing and arts and all that other stuff. Number 2 is just the most common because, well, it's the most common. You know, I think it got popularized in school, and then it just went from there.
It's
Well,
dark
it's
enough,
'cause
but
it's
not so
dark
dark
enough.
that it's. Yeah, it's dark enough that you can see it, but not so dark that it's impossible to erase.
Yeah.
Or not even that. It's for when, at least for when I was in school with standardized testing and everything. It's dark enough that the scantrons and stuff would pick it up
Yeah.
without it not picking it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Prophylactic is a condom. Oh my God, Cole! Why did you make me say condoms? No. No.
But you used the proper name for what it was, so the prophylactic.
Which one is the marine? That would be Cryptic. At least he didn't do a Homer Simpson and stick them up his nose.
That we
Exactly.
know of.
Gray! Number 2 also works better with Scranta machines. What's a Scrantron?
Scantrons.
Scantron, yeah. So if you were in school, they could do tests, and you could. It's called a scantron, because you would put into a scanner, and it would grade it like instantly.
Oh my God! So teachers didn't even have to do their jobs.
Basically.
Well,
Wow.
basically, but it was only for like certain tests, you know, because you couldn't do that shit for
It's
just a
multiple-
regular old thing.
Yeah, it's a multiple choice thing.
Wow.
Yeah, like if it wasn't a multiple choice, there'd be no fucking way you could do it.
Hey, Mystery S. Oh, Mystery S says grease up the polls. Philly won.
It's also the reason why they
Go get
realized it
grease.
didn't work in the first place, because if you have like dyslexia or you know, you're the kind of person you notice that they have a difference in how they write out an answer as opposed to just memorizing which
Well,
answer is going to be right.
How do they, like,
No, look, Scantrons, Zed says Scantrons are the sheets that you would fill out with, like, A, B, C, D. You know, the multiple choice, it's already got the answers for you.
Okay, I was gonna say, because how does this machine read all different types of handwriting? Because, you know,
No. It only works on tests where you fill in a, you color in
still
a
take them for
the A
driving.
circle or
Oh.
yeah. You color in a circle for your choice, and that's what it reads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Badger says, art pencils I usually use H or HB lead. HB is the really soft, dark lead, isn't it, Badger? I can't remember these things. I used to know all this
I
crap.
feel insulted.
What? Are you dark, soft lead?
Yes, he is.
Oh no.
No, you are. You're dark and you're soft.
Lodi!
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
I thought it
I
was
entertain
charcoal.
myself. Wait, you said you're what? You're charcoal?
Charcoal.
Oh.
I thought you said you had caramel
You're
skin.
above a volcano, so you would be...
Exactly. I'm nice and chunky above.
Crispy!
Kefki,
Tis
could you
crispy.
bring me marshmallows? I
Oh,
want
shit,
marshmallows.
I forgot. I'll have to go to the store and get some. I'll get some marshmallows. Yes.
That way, I can make s'mores.
Yay! I had to get some chocolate and graham crackers too.
I just like, burnt marshmallows.
Your
I don't know why.
reanimated skull, you don't even have skin, Zedfree says.
I do have skin somewhere. I have a pack. I have
It's not-
a one
it's
full
just-
patch of skin and I'm good to
Okay,
go.
look, maybe you do have skin, maybe you don't have skin, maybe I got hungry one night and made some cracklings, you know? Like pork rinds, except they're cracklings.
Oh God, no! Is that why I'm freezing?
Is that like long
Maybe.
cracklings if it's tier?
Yeah, long
Yeah, it would
pork
be.
cracklings.
Oh Lord Jesus Christ! She ate me.
Sorry, that was a long joke.
Not all of you. There's still some left.
At least you're
Because I
not
had to have
in my
some.
veins.
Remember, I had to have enough left to make the treasure map.
Skin like a mess.
Give it. Yes. It says Twinkies
Oh,
here,
yeah.
and it marks Twinkies. It marks the plant of all the 20 years of Twinkies that they put back in case of the apocalypse. We gotta know where those are at, so I had to make a map. You know, because we have it in the underground bunker, and I never can find the underground bunker with the Twinkies unless I have the map.
Wait, the 20-year supply of
Find it.
Twinkies?
It's right
Yes.
there.
20
Yeah,
years
it's
supply of
probably
Twinkies.
it's probably right next to the Ark of the Covenant.
How did you know?
The Ark of the Covenant
How
is
did you
the
know that's
lost
where we
Twinkie
keep
vault.
the ark?
It's
The
a
lost
good,
Twinkie vault of Kefki.
yeah. It's a good deterrent, Don't go near it.
It's also where the Holy Grail is too.
Yeah, there's all sorts of important stuff there.
Snack. Yes, I want
But
a
it's all-
snack.
Yeah, all those important other things are just to distract you from taking the Twinkies, though. We don't want you to
Yes.
take those.
Yes, absolutely. It's like Ark of the Covenant. There you go. Twinkies, no. Don't touch those. Don't look at them.
Don't touch the Twinkies.
If you look at, the real thing is if you look at the Twinkies is when your face is going to melt off. You look at the Ark.
That's the real
You look
thing.
at the Twinkies. Yeah, they're the Twinkies of the Covenant. I almost said the Twinks of the Covenant, which that would have been a totally different thing.
Yeah, that's a little different.
The twink in the cupboard. All right.
The twink in the cupboard. I think we know some of those, but
Wasn't that a book? No, Indian in the cupboard. Never mind.
The twink in the cupboard. Yeah, that's a book.
That's what we'll say.
Twinkies do have an expiration date. Tallahassee. No, they don't. No, they don't. They never expire. That's why they're in the shrink wraps. As long as they're in the shrink wraps, they are the fresh. 40 years have passed. Is it in shrink wrap? Is there mold? No, it's fine. Oh, God. HB, number 2 pencils known to HB in circles where graphite color ratio, minimal smudging. B is darker, but, oh, yeah, see, that's what I was thinking, great. The one of them smudges real easy. I kind of like the one that smudges easy because it's good for, like, making shadows. You just, like, lay down the graphite and you smudge it with your fingers, and then you can create all these neat shadows and stuff. It's nice. Closet, not cupboard. Pasture. No, what? Call Teenage Mutant Ninja Twinks. No, call the twink in the cupboard. No, guys. Ninja Twinkies, teenage. Wait.
Ninja Twinks. Kind of good shit.
Twinkle power.
Twink power.
What is this turned into? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It turned into a really bad musical.
Oh, dear God, no!
It's okay. All musicals are bad.
Not all musicals are bad, I think. I've never actually seen... The only musical I've ever seen is Sweeney Todd, and I saw that in the movie form. I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah.
I like it. Telling about Carter could be...
Have you ever
What?
watched the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Is that
Yes.
That doesn't classify as a musical, though, does it?
It is.
It is?
Let's do the
Time will
yeah.
begin. They take a left, they step to right.
First one I could ever claim seeing, really, in all honesty.
I saw that. Yeah, the first time I saw that, I was way too underage to go see that. I think it was like 11. I went with me and my brother and his friends. We went and saw it, and they sprayed us with water guns. If it's like, okay, so who's the virgins? Everybody raised their hands, and then we got sprayed with water guns. Cause yeah, and then my brother's friend Billy, he's like, no, stop spraying her. He stepped in between me and the water gun. It was so chivalrous. He was such a wonderful friend. He took the water gun for me.
He took the water gun for you.
Yeah, he got drenched.
Oh, nice.
Yes. He didn't want me to go. He was sweet. He's a sweet guy. He wasn't wanting me to go in the first place, but I was so annoying. It's like, she should be coming with us. This is a dirty movie. It'll corrupt her brain. My brother's like, her brain is already corrupted.
Can't get any more corrupted than Kefki.
If she doesn't come with us, we can't go. Because I have to babysit her. Because she's my shadow and she's driving me insane. And I think we should leave her in a parking lot somewhere. Yeah, basically.
Man, I'm glad I didn't go with my older siblings.
I was my brother's shadow, though. I did torment my brother. Oh, poor guy. Because I love my brother. He was my bestest friend. So I was like, I was around him constantly, Yeah. Like, he couldn't even get away, because, okay, I'll admit something embarrassing, because I have the schizophrenia, and when I was young, we didn't know what it was, and so I thought I was hearing the whispers of ghosts, right? Ghosts were talking to me, and it terrified me. So I would sleep in there with my brother. I would sleep in the bed with my brother until I was, like, 14 years old, and he finally was like, this is stupid. I'm kicking you out of here. This is dumb. No, 13 years old. This is not proper. But yeah, because I would be so scared. And the only way that I would get any sleep is if I felt safe, which would be sleeping in there with my brother or my mom. And my mom had to work, so she wouldn't let me go in there and sleep in there with her. But yeah, my brother would be like, okay, because I'd cry, and he hated that. He couldn't stand that shit. He'd be like, okay. And so he'd just pat the bed, I hop up there and go to sleep. Yep.
Yeah.
But
You
then
do
we
anything to
found out
stop
it was
the kids.
schizophrenia, and I started taking medication for it, and then, the medication helped, and I was able to start sleeping by myself because it wasn't so bad. It wasn't scary. I didn't think it was ghosts. That
Nice.
also, and Lodi used to torment me and terrify me when I was a little girl, too, when I was sleeping. I'd be laying down in bed, and someone grabbed my feet. Yes, that's terrifying. That's
He
terrifying.
still does that. What are you
Yes.
talking about?
I know. It's terrifying. That's why I sleep. I will take the blankies and I will double it up and tuck it under my feet. To this day, I have to tuck my blankies under my feet, even if I'm burning up and it's like 100 degrees in the house. I have to do that because I'm paranoid. That my feet is
You
gonna
scared
get
the moth
grabbed.
under your bed.
Yes. Yeah. That is traumatized me. Wasn't worth it.
It was worth it.
No.
Totally worth it.
No.
It's still worth it.
No! Why you do this to me? I thought you loved me! Thought you were my friends!
But you're still here, which means it was just, entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just think about it. All the things that you
Yeah.
would do if you were a ghost to another person. I've got a list.
Yeah, I mean,
I do
okay.
think I had ghosts though. We did have ghosts. We had ghosts because too many unexplained things happened in that house to too many different people. Yeah, we almost every house we lived in had ghosts in it. Yes. Yeah. Except for this one. This one I've never had anything happen in, and I hopefully it doesn't. It doesn't. But yes. The worst one, actually, the worst house was Adam's house. That was the worst one. That haunted one at Adam's.
The Adams house?
Yeah, after we moved out of that, things calmed down quite a bit. Like, it followed us, I think, to the trailer. Yeah, it did, because I would be laying in bed in the trailer, and I would hear knocking right beside my bed. My bed was pushed up against the wall, and that wall was an interior wall. So it wasn't nobody on the outside knocking, but I would hear knocking. And it just started all of a sudden one day. I thought the coast was clear, nothing else was going to happen, but no. And so me and my friend, we started hearing it, knocking. We were watching Wishmaster, actually. I love Wishmaster. It's a great movie. We were watching Wishmaster, and this knocking started. And so we started going throughout the trailer, and it started following us. It's like, okay, well, shit. And then it just went away one day, and it stopped, and I haven't had anything happen since. Which
You've
is
never
great.
Could have been a mouse or something in the wall.
No, it would do like this. Like that, just all the time. And we did the test, and stopped, and it went 2 bits. Yes.
So what you should have done was you should have brought an even meaner ghost in, scare the other ghosts, and then you have to get rid of one.
I already have one ghost, thank you very much. Technically, technically he's a...
Did.
What?
Mhm.
Oh, Revenant! Brain! Sorry, my brain farted!
You've never mentioned that you've watched Wishmaster before.
Oh yeah, Wishmaster 2. I have seen those
Yeah.
two, but I haven't seen. I think they're
It's
sequels.
okay.
I'm not. I like the first one best.
I liked it too. It's a good movie.
I thought they were very good movies. Yes, I didn't mean to go on a tangent about spoops.
No, that's fine.
It's all good.
Yeah, I could go on a whole thing about that. Yeah. Like all the creepy stuff that's ever happened. My mom got mad at me one time. I was upstairs playing Chrono Trigger in my brother's room, and my mom's like, "What the fuck are you doing up there?" And because my bedroom was right across from my brother's and Adam's, and I never slept up there because it gave me the heebie-jeebers. So I slept downstairs on the couch or with mom. And so she's like, "What are you doing up there? Come down here right now!" So I came down there, and all this noise. She said this commotion. My Aunt Brenda and my mom was like, this commotion was going on in my room. And so I come downstairs, and it had stopped once I hit the stairs and went downstairs, right? Okay, so we're all standing there, we're the only people in the house, and all of a sudden, all this commotion starts happening up in that room again.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it sounded like somebody was rifling through boxes or something. And then there was this rolling noise that almost sounded like when you roll a bowling ball down an alley,
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck is rolling up there? Because there's nothing up there to roll like that. Yeah. So yeah, Mom's just like, I guess Lothie's looking for his head bone. I'm like, yeah, I guess so. Yeah. But yeah, no. And I'm like, yeah, well. It's terrifying. You had possessed dolls. No, Ka. Those are terrifying. It's okay, Kefki, when I was younger, I thought this doll my aunt had used to move on its own, and it did multiple times. Oh. Well, see, okay, I have a haunted Garzilla doll. I have a haunted Petster Garzilla. He used to roar. He's not scary or anything, but I don't know if you know what a Petster is. It's like this mechanical old doll type, but it has wheels, and you clap. And the way the sequence of clapping you do makes it do certain commands, like 2 claps it'll roll forward, 3 claps it'll roll backwards, and so forth and so forth. Well, he roars, but he doesn't have batteries in him anywhere. He hasn't had batteries in him for like 20 years, but he roars. He goes, and his eyes will flash. And the first time that happened, we figured maybe it's like a buildup of energy, residual energy left in there from when it did have batteries. I don't know if that can happen, but
so you know, certain objects, the battery can last like damn near forever because it uses so little energy.
Yeah, but even without the battery in there, can there be a buildup of energy in the circuits or something? Yeah. Well, see, yeah, that's what we were figuring it was. But then he still does it. He'll still do it. He hasn't had batteries in him for like 20-something years, and he'll just do that. And we figured, yeah, the discharge of energy would have been gone by now. He hasn't roared in like 10 years, though, so it's been a long time. But he's not scary or anything. The dolls that scare most people that I have are John Boy and Vanessa, and they were these dolls that this lady made for me before I was born. And she, God bless her, she had cancer, and she made them by hand. They're made of the muslin fabric, and they're so cute. But they do look to somebody, they do look scary. They do kind of look scary, and they're all discolored and stained. But that's because I've had them since I was, like I said, before I was born, and they're big, and yeah, they give most people the creeps. But I've never really had anything happen with them other than Vanessa. Her head'll like flop over to the side, but that could be gravity. So yeah, but the one haunted thing I have is the unassuming Garzilla. Yes.
Kefki has her own SCP.
Yes, you are an SCP. Sorry, I don't mean to. I know I'm boring you guys. I'm sorry. I can go into tangent of haunted stuff and ghosts. Yeah, I kind of go off the deep end with that stuff.
No, that's fine. Stories that I haven't heard before.
Yeah. Oh, I want to talk about what happened, Rat.
What?
What happened?
Never mind.
No. I know what you're talking about. No, let's not do that.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened is that I looked out my window and I saw the flying spaghetti monster, guys. I did. I saw it up in the clouds. Had all these flippity floppy tendrils. And then I told Rat, go look outside. There's a flying spaghetti monster. And he jumps up and he looks out the window and says, I don't see a flying spaghetti monster. I'm like, it must not be in your area yet. So he waited 5 minutes, and then guess what? He saw the flying spaghetti monster.
Indeed.
Okay.
It was a lot faster than we thought.
Yes, that thing travels so quickly. I just don't understand how it gets from point A to B so fast. I think it does the interdimensional weavings.
Probably.
Yeah.
It flies.
The doll was a SCP doll? Wait, the doll you STG, what does that mean? When there's something strange in neighborhood. Oh, you sent a drone, your flying spaghetti drone? Flying spaghetti drone.
Who you gonna call?
Would that be an imposter?
Imposter! Oh! 20 points, Rat. 20 points.
I.
A dockable point. I don't like it.
Okay, so it's
Oh,
only
swear to
19.
God.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's what that means. See, I don't know the abbreviation talk very much. I'm too much of a derp to get all that, you know. Like that's like a holdover from the old Nokia texting days where you had to type on the tiny little keyboard that was your numpad and you sit there and abbreviate and everything, and I was never good at that. Oh my God.
That's snarky.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Zed. It had to be done. I had to. Okay? It's like somebody just sets a grenade on, somebody sets a grenade on the table and goes, "We're not going to take the pin out." And I'm like, somebody's got to.
Yeah.
So I did.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep.
No, I guess I have one ghost story, but it's not really that good. Okay, I was in my parents' house, and no one, and they had all gone not very far, like up to my grandparents' house, which is like on the same block. But I was still there playing video games in the room that we had all our toys, the toy room, and I had my Nintendo in there, and I was playing Super Nintendo, and I was playing, and I thought my brother was still there. He had gone with, but I thought he was still there, and I thought he was trying to annoy me by driving his little radio-controlled car that had Taz holding a steering wheel. Is a Tyco like Looney Tunes crossover radio-controlled car. And Taz is driving it, but he's ripped the steering wheel off and he's got it in the air. So that's what this little car was. And every 10 seconds, it would run into into the chair, the little chair I was sitting on playing video games. And thunk, and I'd look at it, and it'd back up and drive off. And I'm like, okay. And then a minute or so, maybe 10 seconds, 15 seconds later, it'd thunk into the side of my chair again. And I'd look over and it'd back up and drive off. And like the 7th time, I reached down and grabbed it and picked it up. And it started spinning the wheels like it was trying to back up.
Yeah.
And I flipped it over to go turn it off. And it was off. The battery cover was open, and there weren't no batteries in it.
Oh, no!
Spooky.
I didn't turn my Nintendo off, nothing. I just jumped out of the chair, threw the toy somewhere behind me, and ran out the door. I didn't even close the door.
No, I would do the same fucking thing. That's terrifying.
Yeah, it was weird.
It is.
Not today, Satan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's scary.
That had been going on in my house for like half an hour before I finally got really fed up, and I was like, all right, and grabbed it.
Yeah.
So,
He
yeah.
just wanted some attention.
Yeah,
Apparently.
I don't know what that was, but that one was spooky.
Yeah, did nothing like that ever happen before?
No, not like that. No.
Jeez, that's so fucking unsettling. That's one of those things where you have things that are scary, then you have things that are just unsettling, eerie, creepy, and those are the worst. I think it's worse to have that unsettling feeling just
it wasn't even dark.
Creepiness.
That's
it happens
like,
in the daytime. That's worse because you're not expecting it.
It was like 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh,
wow.
No.
In the middle of summer. It was still broad daylight outside. I ran out of the house just screaming.
Yeah.
It was terrifying.
Yeah. No,
that one was one of the bigger scares when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. I don't know.
Whatever it was trying to get your attention, apparently. I got your attention, it just didn't get
It did.
Yeah, it totally got my attention.
It didn't get the result I think it wanted.
Well, the only thing I've ever been able, thinking back on it, is that I think it was a kid who just wanted to play with, play with the toys.
Maybe.
And he wanted a friend to play with, and he was trying to get my attention to, hey, come play with cars with me. Huh. And I misinterpreted it.
Maybe.
You misinterpreted it. Dear God, why?
I mean,
I don't think that they always understand that,
That's scary.
They're dead and we're not.
Yeah, and that will scare somebody. Yeah, they probably do not understand that.
That's why I think it was probably a kid, because it was playing with a kid's toy. I mean, it's not even. I mean, it was a, it was a radio controlled car, but it was kind of designed for like younger kids. I mean, it had Taz.
Yeah, well, because it had Taz. Yeah, Tasmanian Devil. Maybe they recognized Taz too, and it's like, oh,
could have been.
Yeah.
Could have been. It wasn't the only thing that happened, but a lot of the other stuff wasn't like that.
Yeah.
It just. I had a lot of toys when I was a kid that were, and that's the thing. It could have been batteries, but a lot of times the electronic toys in the toy room would go off. They would make noise, or whatever they were programmed to do, they'd do it.
Yeah.
But none of them had batteries in them, because we were terrible about keeping batteries in them.
Yeah.
So none of them had batteries, and they would just randomly make noise. I had a Spawn figure that would like light up; his eyes would light up.
Huh.
It didn't make any other noise, but his eyes would just light up green, and he'd just stand there with his eyes lit up, even though the batteries in it were out of it.
Even wanted you to play.
Red,
even when my brother like threw him at a wall and broke him in half, so there was just the upper. So all it was just like the upper torso of Spawn, and the batteries were broke out of it.
Like,
and
why did you kill me?
His eyes just still light up green.
Yeah. Red, you'll have to tell me about some of your goose stories sometime. I'm interested in that stuff.
Yeah,
like you're feeling something in a corner staring at you, but there's nothing. No, I hate that kind of crap. No. That's one of the reasons I don't like mirrors. I hate mirrors. I can't. For one, I hate my appearance. For two, I just feel like there's somebody watching me from behind the mirror. I detest mirrors with a passion.
Kefki, you're really not helping that you're not a vampire.
What? I'm not helping them. What?
You don't like mirrors, no. Something a vampire would say.
I'm not a vampire. I'm not a vampire.
I mean, you don't go out in the daytime. You hang out with a ghost and a lich. I'm just saying. I'm just making observations.
Meetings at the zoo. The grumpy, cranky bones are rattling around in the wooden box marked "Grumpy, cranky bones" inside. Do not open. Uh-oh. Okay, so this is what you do, Gray. Shake it. Shake the big coffin. Just shake it. Shake it.
Don't shake that box. Don't shake that box. Don't you do it.
Shake it. Shake it.
Yeah, no, I don't want to step into Narnia through a mirror. Absolutely not. Last time I went to Narnia, they ran out of those treats, and it sucked. That queen lady was giving me these Turkish delights. Yeah, they were delicious. But then she's like, "You've ate 42," and I'm like, "Don't you know that's the number? That's the number. That's the answer."
No, don't you shake that damn box.
Uh-oh, shaking commencing!
I'm not. God damn it. My head hurts. My thoughts.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, but that kind of stuff, right? That is so creepy. That is so unsettling.
I don't really talk about that stuff very much. Yeah. But, like, when I was younger, a lot of that kind of stuff happened in my house.
Mm-hmm.
And
you still live in the same house, too.
Well, I live in my grandparents' house now. We don't have the house anymore. But,
maybe it was
I had a lot of, like, unexplainable, weird things like that.
Yeah.
Like, like the things that go bump in the night, random noises, random things being moved. That happens, or has happened to me on such a regular basis that it doesn't even scare me anymore.
See,
that would scare the fuck out of me.
Very similar, but it will always scare me. And the thing is that I can never tell, like, what is actually happening or what might be my schizophrenia or something.
Well,
or
that's
schizoaffective disorder. Yeah.
Right. Like, it's happened to me enough times that I thought maybe I was losing my mind or I was hallucinating.
Because that's what your natural thought is. You're going crazy.
Then other people would see the stuff too, and I'm like,
Yep.
So it wasn't just me, and they're like,
no.
no.
There was this one time me and Lodi were in the living room, and I hear Lodi call my name from the kitchen. I just hear him go, Tidge. I'm like, well, that's not him. And I thought, okay, so it's my schizophrenia. 5 seconds pass, and I hear it again. We're watching a movie, though. The volume's up pretty loud. I think this is a trailer, too. No, it wasn't a trailer. It was in a house. The volume's pretty loud, and I'm thinking, I'm just hearing shit. Lodi's like, what the fuck was that? I'm like, oh, you heard that? It's like, yeah.
Oh, no.
And then it just stopped. Because, you know, Lodi's like, fuck off or piss off or something to that effect. And then it just stopped. Yeah. Which when it mimics people, I do not like that. If it mimics someone you know, or you, that automatically intensifies the creepy by 900. Yeah. Allison Dubios. Who's Allison Dubios? Allison Dubio.
That might be
Dubois.
Possible.
They are French.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's a French last name.
Sylvia Brown.
It sounds French.
Oh, are those psychics? Those are psychics.
I've never looked into them.
I don't know, God. I don't trust a lot of the psychic people like that because there are too many not grifters, too many scammers. And it breaks my heart because a lot of them, they'll just go after people who have lost people and just take advantage of their sorrow and they'll tell them a whole crock of bullshit. And it's awful.
You know,
it's like, how can you do that to someone?
Like, you know? I know we're talking about some of this stuff right now, Kefki, but like, I don't usually bring this stuff up because I'm not trying to convince anybody that it happened. You know, it happened to me, but it felt real to me. But like, I'm not trying to convince the audience that, hey, ghosts are real. If you don't believe in it, you don't believe in it.
Yeah,
you know?
no, I agree. I understand completely. I don't mean to bring it up. I'm sorry. It's just something I like to find
it's
interesting.
Fine.
And because I've had a lot of experience with it is why
I used to be very into looking into this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But some people you know, you tell them about it, or even like I've literally had people who go, "You're full of shit. I don't believe a word you're saying."
Absolutely,
I'm like,
yes. Yeah.
Fine, come with me sometime. And then suddenly they're like,
but here's
how are you pulling these tricks? They thought I had set up a house to scare the shit out of them. I'm like, I've never been here before.
Some people you cannot convince, but that's the thing, is that, like you said, not trying to convince people, just talking. If you believe it, you do. If you don't, you don't. That is up to you, and absolutely no pressure to believe anything like that. You should believe what happens to you. You know, and like you were saying, half the stuff, like I was saying, there's a lot of stuff that I don't know if there was something there or if it was my schizophrenia. I can't tell.
Well, that's the thing.
I'm not going to just automatically assume everything's a ghost, you know? I'm not
trying to like make you think that, I'm not trying to mess with you here or anything, but like, we don't have any way to prove that stuff is real or not.
Yeah.
There's no
way of disproving that stuff is real.
No one's disproven it, but there's not really any way to prove it
it's not like we have a ghost right over there, Tear. I'm
not a ghost, I'm a lich. There's a difference.
Yeah, that's different.
Oh. Well, okay, Lodi?
I'm a revenant. There's no ghost.
Yeah, that's also different.
Fuck!
I almost like... I've really thought about this before, and I almost wondered if, like, you ever heard the saying, like the people have talked about, like, your mind can make things real?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, the power, like, just the power of human thought can almost make things happen sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it really can happen to everybody, but I've always wondered if maybe that's what makes ghosts happen. You know, if it's that your mind almost gives it the drive to actually create something to happen that you didn't mean to, you know?
Spiritual racism, really? Oh, and EVPs, it depends, Red. I've heard some fucking clear, creepy ass EVPs, but since it's like if you're not there and you're not the one recording it, there's always doubt, you know? But yeah, I've heard some scary shit on EVPs.
that's the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck with
paranormal.
that shit.
Yeah. There's so much, you know, it really comes down to, did you witness it firsthand? Because like, otherwise you're kind of doubtful, you know? That's why the whole like paranormal world, or like the study of it or whatever, it's very hard to put any stock in it, you know?
Absolutely, yeah. And then there's all the sensationalizing and the people faking things and that just makes it muddies the water. It does.
Yeah. And then there's people who they want it to be true, so they believe that it's true.
Yeah,
you know, and
even if it's blatantly not true, they'll just blindly believe, which is so bad. That's so dangerous to do that. You should always try to use a logical brain.
Yeah,
says the ferret without a logical brain.
Right. You know, I mean, I'm not really always the most logical either. So, but
and
I don't know,
also, sorry. One second. Have you puked up ectoplasm yet? Tier, he's been shaking your box the whole time.
Yes, stop it.
Ectoplasm? Why does he have ectoplasm in his stomach? You remember I told you where that comes from.
Lodi! Ew! Sorry. Anyway, Red, as you were saying.
Just as long as it doesn't come from the muffins, that's all. Anyway,
actually, it kind of.
Lodi!
No, but I don't know.
It was priceless.
Yeah, that laugh was funny. That Rat just did. It was like borderline psychotic. What a clip.
I can't remember what I was going to say now. It's not really important.
The stuff about being proven and there's so much muddying of the water and people faking things, it makes it hard to believe.
Yeah, it does. And it just... I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what point I'm trying to make. There really isn't a point, just...
It's hard to prove is what you're saying.
It is. And
yeah.
I don't know as it's...
It's not.
It's such a strange thing because like it only seems to happen to certain people.
Yeah.
And other people it just doesn't happen to. And it starts to make you wonder, maybe there's certain things that, you know, like what is it? Like, what is that supposedly like? If you've come near death or you've almost died, suddenly you're like closer to the death and all that. So suddenly, so now you can see that other part of the world. It's like it's weird.
Okay, it's like, that, I can see where that applies, but, like, out of my whole entire family, my brother, nothing ever happened to him, and my brother was born dead. He was dead when he was born. He had to be revived. So, but ironically, nothing ever happened to him. Nothing.
I think you got used to it.
Yeah, maybe. I think it's also your frame, if you're open or not to that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know what, like... Is there a general set of like criteria or like certain things have to happen to a person to make them able to
I don't know. I think
it'd be a hard thing to figure out.
For some reason, when people, especially females, when they start going into their having the first period and maturing and stuff like that, I forget what it's called. They start having they can have weird shit. Like that's when poltergeist usually hit. I think it's like just. The imbalance, the craziness, I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How can you puke without a digestive tract? That is a good question, Zedfree. I would like to know the answer to that.
Don't ask. Don't ask. I say
NDEs
don't ask.
Can do weird
no
stuff.
questions.
What's an NDE call? Non-disclosure agreements can do weird stuff? Yes, they can.
No, that's an NDA.
That's NDA. Thank you, Rat.
Yeah.
I say don't ask. I say don't ask.
Don't ask.
Don't ask.
Don't
no questions.
ask. No questions now. That's not the song.
Just get money.
Yeah. Metaphysical. Metaphysical. That's a good word. Yes.
Oh, near death experience.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, I don't know.
But like I said, like it. I don't know. There's just so many different factors.
And there's so many different people's experiences, so it's hard to like quantify everything because everyone's perception
so you've heard of the shadow men, right? Like okay.
Yeah.
I used to have sleep paralysis.
You say the shadow men.
I've
heard them called the shadow people.
Well, I used
no.
to see a shadow man, but I don't. I think a lot of that was just the sleeping and waking up from dreaming. It wasn't anything there. It was just me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What do they call it? When you can't move in your sleep.
Sleep paralysis.
Paralysis. That's it. It's just sleep paralysis. Your brain waking up from a dream.
Now
I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna get gotten tonight, and I'm gonna cry.
Well, you're talking. Okay, since we're talking about shadow people or shadow
Non-disclosure
man or whatever.
exorcism.
Non-disclosure exorcism.
Red. Sorry, Rat.
No, that's funny. That's funny. Wait, no. Okay, this is The Exorcist. It's a little different, but the power of redacted compels you.
The power of redacted compels you.
The power of redacted compels you. The power of redacted. I want that as a meme now. Oh,
Yeah, because it's
God.
non-disclosure. It's been redacted, you know?
If you tell anybody about our company's secrets, we will haunt you.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's
So
funny.
would that be an NDH, non-disclosure haunting? I'm sorry.
I've seen thousands of
You-
them.
you-
I haven't seen them in a long time, but then again, I have not had a lot of sleep. I had not had a lot of sleep at the time. Yeah, see, Carl, I think your brain, yeah, a lot of it, I think, is just your brain.
It
Some
could
people
be.
get into their heads that they're gonna see something, and then they do because it's in their brain that they're gonna see something, and they imagine it. Because like I said,
yeah.
I can't tell between imagination a lot of times, and if something's because I have the overactive, it used to be called overactive imagination. What's it called? Hyperactive, hyper, something imagination, where my imagination just plays out movies and does things without me wanting it to, and then I get swept up in it, and I'm like, oh wait, what was going on? That kind of thing. Yeah. Maladaptive imagination. Yeah, a lot of it could be people's maladaptive imaginations.
And not sleeping can cause
That
hallucinations.
could definitely fuck you over if you don't sleep.
I've dealt with pretty extreme sleep deprivation at times because of insomnia. Like day 5, things, like solid objects were liquid.
How are you not dead? How are you not dead?
Well, you can last for 11 days without sleep.
I've gone 7 days without sleep. That's
Holy
as far
crap!
as
That is. You need to be in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Really bad insomnia. But like day 5, like solid walls, right? They're not. They weren't straight lines anymore. They were wavy, like the waves of an ocean.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
And it was really disorienting, and it made me really sick and nauseous, but it didn't stop.
Like I don't know how your body could hit like the longest I've ever gone is like 3.5 days. Oh, like Carl just said, he's gone 3.5 days about that, and I could not see straight. I was hallucinating, hearing things, seeing things. I'll get to one of the first things I'll see is runic writing on the walls.
Oh
no.
Yeah.
After day 5, I basically, it was I oddly enough, I do the exact same thing to when I have a migraine. Yeah. I isolated myself from like as many outside stimulus as I could. I sat in a dark room, I kept my eyes closed, and I laid down on my bed and I covered my head so that I couldn't hear, see, basically feel anything, because anything that happened to me from the outside world, my brain was like misinterpreting it, and I still couldn't sleep for like 2 more days. And then I finally just I don't know what happened. I didn't think I was ever going to go to sleep, and then I woke up and it had been like 22 hours, and I woke up and I was extremely dehydrated. Yeah, I slept for almost an entire day.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh my god,
body was like, I fucking need rest.
Well, yeah, but then when I woke up, it was a combination of I have to pee and I'm really thirsty at the exact same time. Really, really weird.
Hyper combo finish.
Yeah, it was not. I wouldn't suggest it. It wasn't fun. That was the worst bout of insomnia I've ever had, and I don't ever want it again. I wouldn't wish it on anybody.
It will never happen again. Hopefully.
why did it, like, the question is, why
Yeah,
did I
I was
stay
about
up
to
so
say
long?
that. Why did you stay up so long?
It was
That
a
curious.
combination of stress and some traumatic events. And my mind was kind of broken, and I couldn't shut it off. My brain would not stop.
God. Yeah. You're laying in bed and your brain just keeps telling you stupid shit over and over again. Remember this, remember that, remember this, remember that.
Yeah. That was what was going on, and it was all memories from the traumatic experience, which just terrified me, and I physically just couldn't go to sleep.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad
this happened a long time ago.
Hopefully.
I was like 14 at the time. I was like 14 or 15. I can't remember anymore.
Again. Hopefully.
Oh, it's never been that bad.
Don't try to remember it either. Okay?
No, it's never been that bad since. The longest I think gone a couple days without sleep since then, but not really much.
Gray
My insomnia gets bad. But...
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry. I was just reading
I'm done.
Gray's talking about his imagination plays movies in his head. It's how it does writing, gets ideas for jokes like GooBer's intentionally making typos. Yeah! Yes, that's as long as it doesn't get carried away with you, Gray. It can be a good thing, but it can also be a very, very bad thing, you know, because if you can't control it, it will take you for a ride, and sometimes it'll take you for a ride for days, and you're out of it, and yes. Yeah. Insomnia is a bitch.
Yeah, I'm sorry if anybody else has had situations like that happen to them. It's not fun. And
also, Red, I'll knock on wood for you.
Yeah.
There you go. Knock on press board.
Sorry that some of you have had to deal with that too. It's not a fun thing to go through. So
lay down, count backwards from 100. I've never got that to work, Red. Counting sheeples, God, counting sheeps or counting things like that. I just have to. But the music, I can listen to music and that'll help. But then sometimes that makes my imagination worse. So it's really like
I used to do that for in my 20s. I was
keep shaking the box, Gray. Keep shaking the box.
In my 20s, that's how I slept. That was the easiest way for me to sleep, was to put on music.
Yeah.
I miss having
I
miss my old like home theater system and like stereo, because it had a 7-disc carousel changer in it.
Wow.
So I could put in 7 CDs and listen to 7 tracks.
Awesome. I like that.
Yeah.
It just switch between them?
Yeah, you could program it to play a whole, like, play all of track of CD of disc 1. So you can get it to play all 7 CDs.
Yeah,
and I use that to sleep.
That is fucking nice. Like Tyr said, yeah, that's awesome. I that's the fancy shit.
Yeah, well, it was a really expensive home theater system like 20 years ago.
I used to like when I was transitioning to sleeping by myself too. I would just turn my radio on, radio station Y107, and just let it play. I used to have to have music. I used to have to have music, and then the one thing I still have to have is a fan. I can't sleep if I do not have a fan. It could be minus 20 degrees, and I have to have a fan.
Same here. I have to have the air moving and the fan going.
God, no.
Why? You don't like the sweet electronic hum, the siren's call of the fan, dear?
No.
That lulls you to sleep, the lovely, beautiful white noise.
No.
You're weird. And I have to have the air moving around because I get hot. I get hot real easy.
Same here.
Yeah.
Turn on the
windows.
windows.
The fan or heater going. I can't open the windows. Bugs. I'm scared of bugs. I don't want bugs getting in. Yourself.
I will say this, like, my favorite kind of fan to have running in the room, if I can, are those old, like, box frame ones.
Oh my God, aren't they glorious?
They're so relaxing.
Yes. And big old box fan.
Yeah.
Big old metal box fan. Oh my God.
In the wintertime, it doesn't really work to put one in the window, so I have an oscillating fan. It's not as good, but it's okay.
Does the job. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll work.
I need to get a new fan. Yes. Mine's on its last leg. You have nighttime playlists? Oh, that's handy. That's a good idea, Gray.
That'd be good. Yeah, nighttime playlists would be good too. That was, I mean, that 7-disc changer I had, that was basically my nighttime playlist.
Yeah.
I just put in 7 CDs that I knew were relaxing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I didn't go for relaxing though. I mean, it depends. You know, some nights I was like, you know,
hardcore death metal.
I used to listen to like, there were nights I put in like 7 Slayer albums and went to sleep with it. Yeah, you know, or like Pantera, and Megadeth, and you know some other stuff. I actually one of my constant favorites was actually a Typo album. You know, that's
Which one?
yeah. I used to listen to October Rust a lot.
I love October Rust. That's one of my favorite. I can't actually name a favorite, but I like October Rust a lot.
My favorite Typo song of all time is The Green Man.
Oh, I love that song too. Yeah, that was a great one.
Yeah, I love.
I don't know what my favorite. Like me and Lodi's song is "Love You to Death." That's the one of them that I really love. Yeah, and then I like. Oh, there's just so many of them.
Oh, there are. I just of all of them I've ever heard.
And the best thing about them is that they're so long. You know.
Yeah.
Like, isn't it Hey Peter like close to 5 minutes? No, that's not Hey Pete.
I don't really. Yeah. They don't really do 3-minute songs. They're always like 4, 4.5, 5 minutes long or longer.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah, that is my favorite band. That is my absolute favorite band. I love it. And it's not at all because Pete was so sweet and nice, and not at all just because of one encounter. Chance.
I will say that
made me love the band because I had a big crush on him when I was a kid.
Right.
His sweet big doofus face. Go ahead.
Right. One thing that I learned early on not to do sleeping though was to listen to like a lot of electronic music, like Prodigy or Crystal Method.
Yeah,
you know,
why? Does that give you freaky dreams?
I had really, really strange dreams when I was listening to like techno and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only man. Back in my youth, I used to listen to nothing but techno and electronica.
Yeah.
Man.
What's your favorite kind of music, Turbo Sue?
I don't have a favorite type of music anymore. I like everything. There's something in everything that I can enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
I love these kind of the same way. He doesn't have a favorite band or anything like that.
I could appreciate a lot of different stuff. Just
there's always got to be room for something new.
Yeah.
My mother used to say this. She used to say, "There's no such thing as white boy, black boy music. It's only what you like and what you don't."
Oh yes, very wise, very wise. Absolutely, spitting facts. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I was about to say spitting facts, Mama Lich. Why was I gonna say that?
Did you have any idea on how long you wanted to run for tonight?
Oh shit!
I was gonna say that too.
Guys.
I was like, I was gonna say, I was gonna pull a Blue and be like, Blue's not here, and it's.
I just noticed the time.
Yeah. No, it's 10:18, so we should probably get going pretty soon. Actually, you guys good if I just go ahead and call it?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before you get so stiff that you can't move. That's all.
Yes,
you know.
Yes. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate it very, very much. On the road, listening to the news, you listen to the 80s. Tom Petty on Sirius. The 80s music. That was a unique time period. It really was.
Yeah, Mama Lich. Mama Lich.
But yeah, okay. So we're gonna head on out of here. So I just want to say thank you, everybody who came and joined me on panel on the strip. I appreciate it. Love your faces. Thank you, everybody who came in chat to join us and hang out with us and chat and be silly and just spend time. It's always wonderful, and I hope that everybody has a wonderful rest of their Sunday, and be safe and have a good Monday, yeah? Because you know, beginning of the week, just take a deep breath and remember that, you know, one day down. Once Monday's over, you're like one day closer to Friday, and yeah.
Well, my Friday is Tuesday, so yes.
Well, one day closer to Oh, you get Tuesday off? Hot damn, you're
No,
almost there.
I get Wednesday, Thursday.
Oh,
okay.
oh yeah, well, you're almost ready to have your time off, which is gonna be awesome. And yes,
it
great.
is.
Sunday night. I gotta do that intro for you, Tara. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. It's like
Be at the Kefki Dome. Be there or be square.
All right. Anybody want to have anybody got any closing words?
No, I'm good.
No.
Remember,
What?
Sunday at the Kefki Dome.
Someday. Jenna Masu. Good God. Jenna Maru. Jenna Maru and tiramisu. Jen, you got anything you want to say?
Not really. No, I'm good.
Put them
Okay.
together. What do you got? Tiramisu in the room.
Lodi, you got anything you want to say about putting your dick in a blender?
Oh, yeah, don't put your dick in a light socket. Although it could be electrifying.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you died. Makes sense now.
One of the ways, yes. It's like death 348.
You're like a lemon. You just try to kill yourself?
Maybe, perhaps I do. Perhaps
Ah,
I'm waiting
makes
to respawn so I can just off myself again. It's my hobby. How dare you belittle my hobby?
You're right. I'm sorry. If you want, I will help you along.
Ah, thank you. That is perfect. You can push me off a cliff.
There we go.
I haven't
I
done
have
that.
one-
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I need
It
chocolate.
sounds like an awful lot of emo shit.
Wait a minute. Lodi, I need chocolate and marshmallows. If you could walk off this lava pit and get them to me, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Brilliant.
See?
Yes, on it. That sounds brilliant. Wonderful. I will slowly
have-
melt into the lava. Go ahead, Brad.
If you don't mind, I do have one parting question now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Did you ever die by having a coconut fall on your head?
Well, yeah. 'Tis a bit humiliating, actually. Yes.
And you did die from that.
Yes, I died from that.
Okay. That's all I needed to know. Thank you.
I got one question.
More.
Alright. Did a piano ever fall on you and you pop up, play it for a little while, and then die?
No, that's not happened yet. I'll write that down in my death diary, my goal book, though. Piano squashed while playing the piano.
Yes.
I don't know how to play the piano, but I have been garroted with piano wire though before. Does that count?
See, there you go. It counts.
Ah, lovely.
Okay! Talking about garroting people. That's
It's a bit of a stretch, if you ask me.
Oh God, rat!
Oh,
Red. So wait, he's a ghost. He's a I forget what his word.
A revenant?
Yeah, that. He's a basically he's a ghost. Yeah. Okay, guys. Later, taters. Be safe. Take care. Remember, has a good Monday. Remember, be safe and don't take no candy from strangers. And don't take no wooden nickels. Bye.
Bye. Have a good